And guys, what would a fang comparison be like with one of the most famous snakes in the world when it comes to fangs, the GABOON viper? So let me just secure the snake quickly, and then we'll have a look at this magnificent fang structure. Here we go. And what I'm going to do with bigger snakes like this, you want to tuck the body underneath your arm so it stops them rolling, because if they roll, such big snakes, they can actually snap their necks. Now this guy, you can see how nice and relaxed he is, just making sure my hands are in a safe position over here. Now GABOON vipers have got the reputation of having the biggest fangs of any snake in the world. This is still a young snake, only about a 3-4 year old. But these fang structures are completely different to the ones that we've seen first. So we saw the boomslang, which is a rear fang snake, and then we saw the West African green mamba, front fixed fangs. This snake completely different. Let me show you. You can see I'm using a much bigger implement, because look at those big bad boys over there. And you can see those protective sheaths over, as you're looking at the snake on your right hand side, look at that protective sheath right over the fang, and on the left hand side the whole fang exposed. And these are what we call hinged fangs. So they are in the front of the mouth, as you can see. Look at the side profile here, in the front of the mouth, but they come back on hinges. So if I take the stick out, folds up against the roof of the mouth. Now the reason for that is that the fangs are so long that they'll actually go right through the bottom of the mouth if they don't fold up. So unlike the other fangs, which don't really move, they're stuck in position. Let's get these fangs out again. And this doesn't hurt the snake at all. It's actually a natural movement of the snake. But as you can see there, these fangs come out, they're like switchblades. They come out and they sit up like this, and when the snake's striking, it's in this position. Fangs come right out like that. There we go, both fangs out now. Boom! Into its prey item, fold up against the roof of the mouth. And most amazingly about these snakes and other vipers, so all your vipers, they're going to have fangs like this. Your adders, your vipers, they're going to have hinged fangs like this, sitting on the roof of the mouth, coming up open, biting into their prey item, going back and retracting onto the roof of the mouth. Massive, massive fangs, all of these species of snakes. And the other great adaptation of these fangs, they're really effective when it comes to swallowing your prey items. So this snake, what it'll do, there we go, perfectly back in place. What it'll do is it'll actually move these fangs, because it can move its fangs, unlike the mambas, and it walks its prey item right down its throat. Incredible adaptation that these snakes have got compared to any other snake, and a magnificent species. So when you're looking at your vipers, you know they've got hinged fangs, really, really big fangs. And that's it, the 3 types of fang species you find rear fang snakes. So your vine snakes, your boomslang, rear fang snakes under the eye, fixed in position, not hollowed out, they've got grooves in them, work their venom in. You've got the elapids, which are your short fangs right in the front of the mouth, hypodermic needles injecting really, really dangerous, mainly neurotoxic venom. And then you've got these big guys over here, mainly cytotoxic and hemotoxic venoms, your rattlesnakes, your vipers, your bushmasters, your adders, all of those snakes, your Russell's vipers, injecting cell destroying and blood destroying venom deep into tissues. And that's why they've got such long fangs. Puts that venom right down deep into tissues, and it starts digesting that flesh automatically in its prey items. Incredible mechanisms all these snakes have got for delivering their potent venoms into their prey items. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see you on our next adventure. Dingo out.